Hi guys, this is Juan, aka Ginoblisaurus. Today at NBA Play, this is episode 28, and I'm joined by Drewnftv. How's it going,
What's
man?
up? Let's go.
How long have you been watching the NBA?
I started watching when I was a kid, so as far as I can remember is like early 90s. Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones, Eldon Campbell, early Lakers. So I think early 90s and just stuck with it all the way through.
And if you could rate your memory out of 10, 10 being like unreal and 0 being like really bad, where would you rate your memory?
I would say it's a 9 for sure. I
All
think
right,
the
sounds
one
good.
thing for me growing up is the Lakers were so good, I didn't have as many opportunities to go to the games. And so the TV and the media was the way I was able to follow. And I only
yeah.
went to maybe 1 or 2 games until I got to be like high school and stuff like that.
All right, buddy. So it's time to test your NBA knowledge. So we
Here
are
we go.
going to we have 5 different games that we can play today. The first one is called Full Court Guess, and in here we will be given 3 clues to try to guess an NBA player. Hoop Connect. Basically, we are going to get two different NBA games. Sorry, we will be given 2 different NBA players, and we are supposed to find a common teammate that they had throughout their career. For IQ, this one could be a little bit tricky, so we'll get a timer. This one's personally, I think, is the most difficult game. For rank, we have to rank some NBA events or stats based on like the most to the least. And for player path, we will be given an NBA player, and then we are supposed to find where they started their career and where their career ended. So,
Okay.
where would you like to begin today?
I'll let you decide. I like my lucky number's 3. You said that was the hardest one with the timer, though, so let's not do that. Maybe just start with Hoop Connect. Let's go with my Laker Gold.
All right, so let's see. So today's teammates.
This is not time.
Today's
right?
teammates are Jason Kidd and Mike Conley. So
okay, so first thing that comes to my head is Conley played for the Grizzlies his whole career. So it had to be a player that played with Jason Kidd and Vince Carter comes to mind.
He played on that's an excellent one. Yeah. That's an excellent one.
Yeah.
So let's see. So we get 3 different attempts.
Yeah. There we go.
Perfect. So that's the most common name that. Yeah. So that means that that's the most. Yeah, we can try a little bit longer.
Okay. I think I could come up with one. I'm thinking about all the players that played, like Kerry Kittles, Richard Jefferson, Keith Van Horn. I'm going through that Nets team, Stephon Marbury. I'm trying to think. How about Jason Collins? Because when he got released, he went to the Memphis, I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Rarity out of 38. Buddy, you're on fire. We're going to save some of your brain.
Hey, Harvard Westlake High School. That's a local kid right there. He went to high school.
We're going to say,
yeah.
We're going to save some of your brain power for the next games. Deal?
All
right. So that's the first W.
Randy scored 1 out of 100. Come on. I got to do better than that.
All right. We can come back to that one at the end. So let's go to full court.
Okay.
So we will be given here 3 different clues, and then we're supposed to come up with the NBA player. Okay. I think this is personally, I do really well on this game. Clue number 1, a 9th overall pick in the 1999 NBA draft. Clue number 2, retired number by the Suns this season. And clue number 3, a 2011 NBA champion.
I originally was thinking Amari Stoudemire, but I know he was selected in 2002 because I have his rookie card. So now I'm thinking it's Sean Marion, the Matrix.
And I think he won the championship with Dallas. With the Mavs?
Yeah.
All right. So let's try Sean Marion.
His number was retired this year also by the Suns.
Yeah.
That's what kind of gave it away, I think. I think it's SH, yeah. AWN.
SH.
AWN. And then Marion, yeah.
All right.
There you go.
I think you got it. I feel good about this one. And you got it. And today is his birthday.
Oh, happy 46th birthday. Nice. He was such a great player.
He was, he came with the convoy that the NBA brought to Abu Dhabi for this year when Dallas and the Timberwolves they came. So he came here as an NBA
Those are two
ambassador.
good teams to see.
Yeah, I was very lucky. All right, so we are going to jump to the next game. So let's go with IQ.
Okay.
So
this is time, you said, right?
Yeah. So so try to tell me as many names as that can come to your head, and I'll try to type them as fast as possible. Deal?
Okay.
So
deal.
Let's see. Today we have
5
to
block
list
leaders. All right, I got them.
5.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off the top and say Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren, and then Anthony Davis.
Okay, he's there as well.
Well, Holmgren's 5th. Brooke Lopez. And
maybe Miles Turner.
No, dude, Brooke. Yeah, and I was gonna Miles Turner. I was gonna guess. What's the guy's name on Utah? Walker Kessler.
Oh yeah, Walker Kessler.
He has a lot of blocks. Kessler. I remember he was top 3 at one point.
Yeah, you got all of them, buddy. Wow.
Let's go. I thought Chet Holmgren was higher up for some reason.
Yeah.
I thought Chet was second behind Wemby.
Yeah, really nice sometimes to look at some of these stats, right?
Yeah, Miles Turner is a good guess. I bet you he's in the 2s. He's just like not on the top.
Yeah, I think he spent. Yeah, I think it's really interesting to see Walker Kessler there because he didn't get at times during the season a lot of playing time, right? So
I only know because on my NBA thing, when I do it every night for the games, I always put the leaders for blocks. And I was watching Wemby all year. He was at the top. And I was trying to get Wemby to be Rookie of the Year, but everyone was saying Chet. And I was always trying to push for Wemby. So
it's really interesting how things flipped around when it came to that race, eh?
Yeah.
All right. So, buddy, that's 3 out of 3 wins. So now it's time to go to the next game. So, would you like to go with rank or player path?
I think I like player path.
All right. So let's see.
Hopefully it's someone I'm familiar with. Oh, Kyrie.
We can do this one. We can do this one.
We know he got drafted by Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then we know he went to Boston. And we know he's on the Mavs now. So that leaves Brooklyn after Boston.
Okay.
Right?
Brooklyn. Yeah, you're right.
No, that one.
Oh no! Sorry.
Yeah.
We get different attempts here, so I'm just overly excited that.
Yeah, that's it right there. I'm 1,000% on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Woo.
Let's go.
Oh,
shout out to Kyrie.
He's been playing really well. I'm very happy just to see how the last year and a half of his career has gone, as opposed to the last that period with the Nets, and so it's really exciting to see him excel. So we'll see how he fares tonight against OKC.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm picking Dallas. I think Dallas is going to come out firing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much rest Luka got, and then we'll see how the series goes for there. We'll see how much of a factor not having Maxi Kleber is.
Well, all right, the over
Sorry, I'm just overly excited. What were you saying about the over?
I was saying the over/under for the first game's 203, but the second game's 213. So that tells me that they're expecting the Dallas game to be a little higher scoring than the first game today. So it's interesting in terms of what they're communicating through the lines and the spread and things like that.
All right, so let's go to today's. We gotta rank these players by draft year. Okay, so we got Jaylen Brown, Chet, Kyrie, Tatum, and SGA. So the first one will be the most recent. Yeah,
I think most recent is Chet and Shea, right?
So Chet for sure. Shea, I think so. Yeah.
In my mind,
I think. Yeah.
I remember Jaylen Brown was at Cal and he got drafted, and then Tatum was at Duke the next year. So I think.
Yeah. So it will be, yeah, it'll be something like this. Now the SGA part might be tricky. For this one, we get a few attempts to see if we can get it correct. So
the last one should be Kyrie. Yeah.
Yes, maybe like 2011.
You remember that too, right? Jaylen Brown got drafted, and then the following year, we could have taken Tatum. He was selected the next pick after us.
Buddy, you got all of them correct. 5 out of 5. I knew I would get the 5 wins with you.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm so happy. Hey, thank you so much for joining me. It's a short one. Of course. I think you did it so fast. I mean, under like 15 minutes. So I'm truly excited that you were able to join me. Whenever you want to join me,
of course, I'd love this.
Feel free. I always like to learn more about the NBA, and with someone with a memory as gifted as yours, it's fun.
The one thing I will say, thank you so much for having me. This all comes from me having a passion for the guy who's really working in the trenches. So I kind of view this as, there's a lot of people that are going to root for the Tatums and the Browns, and I'm going to go root for the other guy. So you see my shirt here, it's the Killer Bees. So it's Steve Blake and Shannon Brown and Matt Barnes.
Oh.
So these are the kind of guys that I rock with, just straight hustlers. So that's my mantra and what I'm about, So if I see a guy dying for a loose ball right now, or anything like that.
Who's your favorite player right now in the playoffs that follows that kind of mantra?
I would say I like Luka. The guy's a killer.
Yeah.
I think of any player I enjoy watching right now, every night, it's Luka Doncic.
I appreciate everything. When I was younger, I used to appreciate defense a lot more. And then I began to start to appreciate offense later on. But yeah, definitely I like to watch defenders. There's nothing better than a block, a steal, creating a turnover. For me, it's and when I play, I like that, I'm not about scoring. I'm about doing something that changes the game. So
yeah, kind of a Draymond type of mindset. Yeah, like a Dennis Rodman hustler. And I love all those players. I'm just saying from a most exciting, I think Luka is the future. And I completely am ready for him to have an MVP season coming up. I'm expecting it next year. That's my pick. But yeah, he's the one guy that I can relate to, that I feel like we have a similar game. I always compared myself to Paul Pierce growing up because I played a little slower. And so I just see a lot of what he does as being something that a lot of other players can adopt. Especially as they age in their career. I think he's going to be one of those guys that ages very well because of his style. And so I look at that in terms of, some of these guys like Derrick Rose are great, but how long can you be like that? So with John Morant, it's like how many more of those years are left,
the other day I was watching Brunson and I was like, this is the closest to D Rose. Just in terms of size, dominance, just electric. So we're lucky to be watching these players, and I'm super excited about the playoffs.
Well, it's so amazing with Brunson. He was the 4th player taken from his college team. So imagine he's that late coming into the draft. He's a 2nd round pick. He goes and gets buried in Dallas, and now he turns into a star of the league. It's really a great thing to see.
And now he's playing against Carlisle, right? So
yeah,
it's beautiful. It's fun. It's exciting. It's motivating for them. It's motivating for the fans to watch this series. So
exactly.
Hey, thank you so much for joining me. And
thank you for having me.
Anytime you want to jump on, let's do it again. Deal? Thank you for
good luck. Yeah, good luck. See you soon. Appreciate you having me.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Cheers.